All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. All right, double honors go out to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Shalom, Barakaam to you, brothers and sisters out there. All right, this is Brother Malachi from the Great Millstone Nashville camp. And Lord, willing, that this lesson is edifying to the elect. All right, I'm going to touch on the topic of how America, is not going to last forever. All right, the kingdom, the empire of America is not going to stand forever. All right, which ultimately we know is Esau, Edom's kingdom, collectively known as the so-called white man, the so-called Caucasoid race. All right, their kingdom as a whole on the planet Earth is not going to last forever. All right, it's going to come to an end, and very soon. All right, in your lifetime. All right, in the kingdom of America, the landmass of the United States is going to be laid desolate by nuclear missiles. All right, so people that say, well, God bless America and pray for America, and well, America is going to last for another 500 years, it's all cap. All right, it's straight cap, because the Lord is not dealing with America, because America doesn't push out the vibration of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, even though America claims to be, founded by God-fearing Christians and claims to be, basically founded with the Bible, the laws, which is why, you have the inauguration, the president swears on the Bible, which, if you actually read the Bible, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, said not to swear. All right, you're not supposed to swear on heaven or swear on God, or you're not supposed to do none of that. Okay? So let me just get a few scriptures. Main one, let's say to start with, would be 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras chapter 6 in verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So what this tells us is that Esau, once again the Edomites, collectively known as the so-called white man, will be ruling in the end times. All right, they will be ruling when Yahweh Shai pulls up, when he makes his second coming, his return. All right, so that right there in itself alone lets us know that, hey, America's not going to last forever. Okay, because when you go to Daniel, the 2nd chapter, when Nebuchadnezzar had that dream about that statue, right, and the statue, different parts of the statue represent different kingdoms and empires, we're in defeat, right, which represents a divided kingdom, which is the EU and NATO, which is, that's the beast, right, but who sat upon the beast? That whore, right, being America, Babylon, all right, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. So, what hit the statue? What hit the feet? The stone. What was the stone? Yahweh Shai. Okay, which when the stone hit the statue, obviously there was nothing left. So how do you somehow form out of that hey, America's going to last forever, and God is dealing with the so-called white man, when the scripture just said that he's the end of the world? He's going to be ruling at the very end of time. Well, not the end of time, Salaki. The end of his time, all right, is the beginning, like I said, the beginning of Jacob's. Right, so the person that's up next is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're going to be in a position of rulership once Esau goes down. You see, which is a beautiful thing. Starting with, of course, Yahweh Shai. All right, that's that Sirach 10 and 4. How the Lord is going to set over. Let me just grab it. I ain't got nothing but time. Sirach chapter 10, verse 4. It says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." So that's letting us know that the people that rule today are not profitable. All right? And the person that is profitable is Yahweh Shai. But we understand that the 144,000 are going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, which makes up that governing body. So the elect headed by Yahweh Shai, they're going to be ruling the world to come. All right, which is going to be a world of peace and prosperity, all right, for the Israelites. Along with the rest of the earth, the animals, the trees, everything's going to be flourishing. All the heathen nations are going to have to serve 1,000-year captivity, right, to, pay for the things that they've done. But after that, the other 16 nations will go back to their lands and live, and enjoy, the earth. Not on the level of the Israelites, though, of course. But then, after that 1,000 years, the nation of Edom, because there's 18 total nations, the nation of Edom is going to be destroyed, all right, done away with. That's in the book of Obadiah. Right, so hold on, I just had a brain fart. Before I get too far off into the topic, let me grab this. All right, Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endure forever. So that right there lets us know that the law is never going to be done away with, because that's how we judge matters. All right, that's how we know right from wrong, is the law that the Lord gave us. All right, and who did he give that law to? The Israelites. All right, so it only makes sense for the Israelites to be the rulers. It says, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So even though America's founding fathers weren't Israelites, so they weren't technically given the law in that aspect, they didn't truly establish this country based upon the Bible. Okay, and we especially see the product of that today. This country is, the epitome of wickedness. All right, that's why it's known as the whore, and it spreads its wine throughout the earth. Okay, so why would America be blessed by the Lord? Why would the Lord continue to allow America to stand when he's fed up with the things that go on within the borders? It wouldn't make any sense. All right, so these are things that you got to think upon. Why how would America last another 500 years? Why would God be fond of a country that doesn't actually represent him? Okay? Doesn't make any sense. And the answer to that question is because the Lord isn't dealing with America, and America is not going to be prosperous, and praying for America is not going to do nothing. It even tells in Jeremiah, we would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed, forsake her. All right, and we apply that to America. Okay? People pray for America, and they want America to bounce back, make America great again. The reality is America is going to circle the drain. It's circling the drain as we speak, actually. You see? And it's going to continue to do that until it's completely gone. Because America is not the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is going to be set up on the planet Earth, starting with Yahawashi. All right? You don't see Yahawashi anywhere. You don't see King David anywhere. You don't see the 12 tribes in their land. All right? This is not the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, America, along with the rest of the kingdoms that have been on the planet Earth that are not here today, is going to have the same fate. Okay? The only difference is America is going to be destroyed by a thermonuclear missile. Thus saith the Lord. All right, we brought scriptures out on that time and time again. Whether you want to accept that or not, it's not our problem. Okay? What's written is written. And if you were in your right mind and you actually wanted to serve the Lord, then you would be fed up with this place. Like it says, matter of fact, let me grab that. You wouldn't be praying for America. All right, you would be praying for its destruction. If anything, you wouldn't be praying for its prosperity. All right, 2 Peter chapter 2. Let's start at verse 5. It says, and spare not the old world, but save Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bring in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly. And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for that righteous man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. All right, so that doesn't just apply to the righteous man Lot. All right, that applies to everybody that lives in a wicked society that is, following righteousness. Okay, so we apply this to ourselves today. We're tired, we're fed up of the things that we hear, see, even the things that we taste. All right, you might eat a burger or something and realize they got some bullshit in there, red 40. Jake gotta be extra careful what he puts in his body because everything's so defiled. We're vexed. This place, constantly irritates us, which is why we sigh and cry unto Yahweh Shemel Shai to bring the kingdom, all right, to shorten the days, which he said in Matthew 24, he shortens the days for the elect's sake. Okay? But, we're looking for bigger, better things. We understand Micah 2 and 10, this is not our rest. This isn't the place where we are to settle. You see? This is not the place where we're to just, start a family and make generational wealth. We can't even do these things. We're under the curses, and we're going to continue to be under the curses until the kingdom of heaven. All right, so if you, had any type of sense, you would be desiring to get out of here. Okay? And then ultimately, whether you want America to go down or not, let me grab this, Romans 3. Verse 3, it says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? Yahweh forbid. Yea, let God be true, But every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Right? So let God be true. Everything that the Most High says is what is going to happen. Grab another one for that. Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. All right? So whatever the Lord says goes. Whatever the scriptures say goes. Whatever's written down in prophecy, because the Lord, like it says in 2 Ezra 15, the Lord told Ezra to write these things in paper, for they are faithful and true. So we're able to look at the scriptures and see all the things that are going to happen. There's certain things in the Bible, many things, that we look back now at in history books about certain, historical figures and landmarks and certain world events and things of that nature. And we find out that it was in the Bible and it was written long or well before those things even actually took place. Okay, so this is not a fairy tale book, man. You can't make that up. You see? So it's a big deal. All right, and people just, we bring out all these scriptures and they just continue to forbear the word. They don't want to actually accept it for what it's saying. Look, the Lord is not dealing with America. Okay? So when you're so-called praying for America, or when you're, saying God bless America or God is dealing with America, you're really talking about the God of this world, Satan, and his physical counterpart, Esau Edom, the so-called white man. That's who you're really talking about. All right? Because only Satan likes America, because it's contrary to the Most High. America comes in the spirit of an antichrist. People, Christians seem to think there's going to be some random dude that pulls up with a suit, and that's the antichrist, when the scriptures tell us that there's many antichrists. All right? An antichrist is somebody that goes against the Lord. All right? Esau is the ultimate antichrist. America is filled with nothing but the antichrist spirit. Okay? America does not push the ways of Yahweh Bashmel Shai. All right, so that's just something I wanted to put up on wax, and Lord willing that it was edifying. Before I close, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashmel Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Dub honors go out to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom.